join. That's a nice picnic.
Go away.
Go
away. Get away.
away.
Go. Off your blanket.
Why can't I join?
No.
Well, you're in a public park.
Oh, just go away. We don't know you.
You're in public. If you're in public, I should be able to join. Because otherwise you should stay at home if you want to hang out with other people.
No, we don't know you. Go away.
So we can become friends.
Oh, we don't want to. Do we want to be friends with it? No. Go away.
I think you should really work on your manners because you should socialize more. That's really rude.
So. What are you doing? Licking out. Lily, go away. Oh, come on. Go away. Go away. Oh, okay.
I just want to say, hi, I just want to say hi. Hello. Hi. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
All right, let's set the scene. So you're out somewhere, and you might be at a restaurant or at a bar, a public park, or just on a sunny day, enjoying the sunshine with your family or your friends. Maybe that you're on the way home from work, or you're trying to catch the bus, you're just minding your own business. Suddenly, a person comes straight up to you and they give you anxiety. What's this person going to do? I don't know. The person is walking with a friend and the friend sees you're a bit anxious and calls out to say, don't stress, she's all good. But they keep approaching you. And when they finally reach you, they randomly start hugging you, touch you, walk circles around you, they start talking to you and they don't leave you alone. What would you call that? Would you call it harassment, assault in a severe case? And how would it make you feel? Now, after the initial shock, you find the courage and you ask the person to go away, leave you alone. But the person doesn't stop and instead touches your arms or your hair and, oh, come on, we're all right. I'm not doing anything bad. I'm friendly. Just let me be around you. You get upset and you might push the person. You shout at them. And if you're a bit more of an assertive person, you might even punch them. Who knows, right? It's escalating. Then the person and the friend get upset. Well, why are you here then? What are you doing in this public space if you don't like other people? You have no business being here, minding your own business in this park with your family, your friends, without allowing me to sit with you, play with you, touch you, talk to you. That's my right, because we're in a public place. Actually, you know what you should do? You should be more social. You should have better manners. You should go more often to random groups of people and learn how to behave. Now, did you see what I did here? I used this analogy to set the scene, the scenes that you just saw in the videos at the beginning. Because I'm aware that the dog world works a bit differently than the human world, but the concepts are still the same. If these situations would happen in real life, they would be threatening and scary to you, right? I think any of those situations is not okay, and I hope you think that as well. Then why do we think it's okay to let dogs run up to strange dogs and just say, oh, it's okay, he's friendly? Yeah, what we do in the dog world is the exact opposite of what we should be doing. We label the harassed dog as aggressive and reactive, and the harassing dog as the victim. When really, the reactive dog tried everything he could to de-escalate the situation. Walk away, sniff the ground, show any sign that they're not interested, and then asked gently, can you please leave? Can you go? And it wasn't listened to. It was told to just suck it up. And then the reactive dog had to escalate. And how do reactive dogs escalate? They'll growl, bark, snap, lunge. They get aggressive, right? But only the negative behaviors being seen as bad, when really the dog that didn't take any of the cues of please go away is also being really, really rude. So dogs have emotions and they have feelings. They have their own characters and personalities, and there are many, many dogs that are simply not interested in making new friends or being with dogs they don't know they can trust. Yeah, because maybe they have injuries, maybe they're old, maybe they're just really introverted or shy or scared because of what happened to them in the past. Like, there's lots of reasons why a dog might not be interested in other dogs, just like humans, yeah? People also have reasons why they might not be interested in other people because they're introverted, because they have anxiety, because they just don't feel like it, because they had a super busy day and all they want is a bit of quiet time. Like, it really doesn't matter what the reason is. If you're being told, sorry, I'm not interested, just listen, right? And sure, some dogs love playing with other dogs. Yeah, those are the extroverted dogs, just like extroverted people that love making friends with new people, even when they're adults. Yeah, some people love hugging. I hate it. I hate hugging with people I don't know. Yeah. So, to be honest, how many people do you know that are super extroverted? I think if you put it in a percentage, it's lower than the people that rather just want to hang out with this select group of people and be left alone by random strangers in public places. So don't assume the dog your dog is running towards on the beach is willing to play with your dog. Being in a public space means you need to have your dog under control with a good recall. And if you can't call your dog back, it should be on a long line or on a leash until your dog can come back to you. So, what I'm trying to say is, like, just because some dogs are super social doesn't mean that all dogs are social. And just because you're in a public place with your dog doesn't mean your dog becomes public access, right? Like, someone should have the right to tell you, sorry, my dog's not interested, or I'm not interested, or my dog is sick, or my dog is recovering, or my dog doesn't like other dogs, or my dog prefers playing by himself, or whatever reason. Well, they shouldn't even have to give you a reason, really. If someone calls out to you and says, sorry, I just want to be left alone, why is it so hard to just leave them alone? Right? Just call your dog back if you can, right? And go to the next person that does want to hang out with you and that does want to play with your dog. This should not be such a big issue. And the problem is, it is a big issue. And it's a worldwide issue because I'm in New Zealand and it's an issue here. But I'm also from the Netherlands, it's an issue there. And I talk to trainers in the States, it's a problem there. And I have friends in Australia, and it's a problem there. So it's a worldwide problem that people just don't respect dogs' personal space. And the most frustrating thing is that when the friendly dog gets snapped at, it's the reactive dog's fault. Even though the reactive dog tried to walk away, tried to avoid, told them a few times nicely, please leave me alone. And the only thing that they could do that was left is to snap by saying, and for people it would be swearing or pushing, and for dogs it would be using snarling, growling, biting, whatever it is. Yeah, like that's how dogs communicate. So who is to blame? The reactive dog. When really, who was the one that wasn't listening? The happy-go-lucky, overexcited, I just want to say hi dog. Yeah, so I think that's so frustrating for a lot of people because the people with the reactive dog are then told, now what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be in a public place with your dog if you don't want other dogs to play with your dog. It's like, but why? Why can't I walk around and just be left alone? Why is me being outside with my dog such a problem for you? Why can't my dog just mind his own business and your dog mind their business? Right? Should reactive dogs go to the super busy packed dog beaches or dog parks? Fuck no. Stay away from that. Why would you go there with your reactive dog? Don't go making matters worse, right? So choose appropriate places. But if you're in a country that allows dogs to be off lead in parks that are not specified dog parks, yeah, then you should have control of your dog. And I feel like my dog has just as much rights as any other dog to be there and be left alone if asked for. Yeah. Being in a public place with your dog doesn't mean that we want to play with all the dogs. Just as like when you hang out with your friends in a park, that isn't an invite for everyone to join your picnic. That's just you hanging out with your friends or your family. Or maybe you're reading a book on a park bench by yourself in your lunch break. You should be able to have that moment of peace and quiet without other people coming to bother you just because you're in a public place. And if you don't want to be bothered, then go sit in your car or go home or stay in a cubicle on your desk. Like that's like what is that even? I don't even know what to call that. Like it's silly. It's weird. It's idiotic, really. So what I'm trying to say with this video is your dog, your friendly dog, isn't as friendly as you think. They're being obnoxious and they're being rude and they're harassing. If they cannot be called back, then put your dog on a long line so you can get them back when you know it's going to get tempting for them. Because it's not fair to the people that are doing the right thing or they just want to be left alone to be banished from beautiful parks or walks or forests or rivers just because you don't want to keep your dog with you because you think your dog has the right to play with everyone. They don't. Your dog does not have the right to play with everyone, just like I don't have the right to sit and talk with everyone or push myself everywhere like, oh, you know, I'm part of this group. Like, no, I'm not part of this group. That's not what socialization means. So, I hope that this message will reach lots of people. This is not a message to tell you that you should not walk your dog off lead or you should not let your dog play with other dogs. It's just be respectful. Be respectful of other people's personal space, other dogs' personal space. If they are not interested in playing with your dog, it's not like an affront to your dog. They don't say that because, I don't want to play with that dog. They just don't want to be around other dogs, other people. Like, don't take it so personally. Just move on. Say, okay, all good, call your dog, move on, go to the next person that does want to hang out with your dog. If we could all do that, if we could all be more respectful of each other, everyone's dog walks would become so much more enjoyable. And any dog that has reactivity issues, they would go down so much because they don't have to be worried anymore to get rushed by friendly dogs that 100% mean well, but have the exact opposite effect. All right. What do you think? Do you agree with my message? I'd love to hear it in the comments. Feel free to subscribe and like or share this video because the more people this can reach, the better it is. All right. See you next time.